make that transition from college to the pros, and particularly in the preseason?
Well, I'd have to say the more you can do, the better chances you have of making the team. You know, obviously, we all know he's smart enough. I'll tell you that. He's probably smarter than half the coaching staffs. But, you know, that's really the more you can do, the more people see you. And if, let's say, you go to one team and maybe they don't have room for you, but everyone else is watching film. So you may start off in Team A, and then all of a sudden Team B's looking and going, wow, this guy could do this, this, and this, and he's available. Let's take him.
What's more nerve-wracking, med school or this process right now for you, Garrick?
The process isn't so nerve-wracking. My personality is kind of I take things as they come, and you know, I don't really like stressing out over things that I feel that don't need to be really stressed out about as much. I'm working as hard as I can.
Is that the Southerner in you?
Maybe so, maybe so, yeah. Working as hard as I can. I'm really confident in my preparation. I'll tell you what I'm more nervous about, and we were talking about this before. My tennis match with one of my professors, Dr. Nason. From what I hear, he's a good player, and we're slated to play next week.
You talk about a cool cucumber. We were just talking in the green room, and Garrick, you know, the thought of concussions, it's impossible to not talk about football today without talking about concussions. You've had one.
Yeah.
We were just chatting about the idea of leather helmets. It seems such a far-fetched concept, but I asked you, if you wore a leather helmet on the football field, how would you play differently? Because you've said it's all about preparation.
It is, yeah. I definitely think myself, along with, you know, almost any other football player, would be much more cautious playing the game, be a lot slower if you have the, you know, without that helmet, the barrier of protection that is your helmet. But you know, like I told you, like I said earlier, it's a lot about technique. You know, playing with good technique eliminates a lot of the things. So.
But you might have had the right coaching on that, and not everybody does. Like my parents will say to me New Year's Eve, Jared, be careful on the road. Guys, don't worry, I'm not drinking. They say, Jared, I'm not worried about you. It's everybody else. So how do you balance that?
Yeah.
It definitely is tough because to a certain extent that is uncontrollable. But you know, the kind of the kick nowadays is, you know, in youth football especially is starting now. They're picking up technique in youth football. Youth football coaches actually have to get certified and trained through an organization to be able to teach these young kids to play football. So I think in the coming years it's gotten a lot better. You know, I referenced Earl Campbell. You know, one of the greatest football players of all time, but you know, you watch film and he's trucking guys with his head straight down, and you just don't see that anymore. So I think it's getting a lot better as far as that goes.
Amazing. Congratulations to you, Garrick. We're going to be watching your incredible career. Garrick Mayweather,